But that's not the only issue farmers are grappling with as we head into this next year. Of course, for our farmers out in arid lands, they are preparing that irrigation system for another season's worth of work. I had the chance to talk with Darren Siekman at Valley Irrigation about their new product, AgSense 365, and what it's bringing to farmers who use Valley equipment.
Most people know AgSense because they were the pioneer of really pivot monitoring. And so the ability to use your phone and know exactly what that pivot's doing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and a lot of our Valley growers have pivots 30, 40 miles away. So now this is the marriage of our Valley 365 technology with the market-leading AgSense technology. So the first releases are coming out and growers can see it automatically update and bring in very complicated pumping, very complicated pivot systems all into one simple, easy-to-use interface.
So it's right there on my phone. Can I run my pivots and do everything I need right from there?
Absolutely. So you can start your pivot, you can stop your pivot, you can start a pump station, you can check your soil moisture. Really, whatever you need to do out in that field is available right on your cell phone with AgSense 365.
Is this something that could be retrofittable to older pivot systems?
Absolutely. So that's the great thing about AgSense is not only will they work with any of our Valley vintage hardware, we may need to maybe upgrade a control panel, but also, so many of our growers have grown because they're successful. And so they may have a competitor's center pivot. That's okay. We can retrofit our technology onto any brand of center pivot. So again, there's one nice, easy to use interface for that grower.
That is fantastic. Even if I've got many other brands altogether, if they all get put with AgSense, it's all going to come to my phone.
Absolutely, and that's really what comes down to it. We've talked to a lot of great growers here this week, and it comes down to that local dealer. So again, they have one spot that they can go to, that Valley dealer, and they can take care of all their technology problems.
Speaking of technology, getting into those corners with a center pivot, let's talk about what Valley's got coming there. What's the Encompass corner about?
So most people know corner arms have been around literally since the 70s. And so there's two main problems with a corner. First of all, you don't know where the dang thing's always going to go. So we laid copper wire, we've done all these different things, but right now we have the latest and greatest GPS technology, so you know exactly where that corner goes. So if you have an irregular shape, whether that's a farmyard, whether that's a grove of trees, you can really navigate around that. And then secondarily is we used all of our machine learning and our very best programmers to aid the uniformity. Because as that corner goes in and out, often what happens is the water gets applied in a non-uniform manner. So this is 15% more efficient than the current software that's out there.
For folks who want to learn more about the great technology coming out from Valley here in 2025, where would you send them?
Absolutely. ValleyIrrigation.com is your best bet. But again, we have over 250 Valley dealers throughout North America, and they absolutely are our experts.
Thank you, Darren, for that conversation. As an Iowa boy, I didn't see a center pivot until I was probably 10 years old, and I didn't see one with a corner unit until a few years after that, and I was stunned and amazed to see how far that technology has advanced in just a few short years.